Kate, take the time to introduce yourself to our audience and kind of let them know a little bit about your background.
Yeah. Hi, everyone. I'm Kate. I graduated from Westchester University, PA, back in 2020, so unfortunately during COVID. While I was in college, I played rugby. And prior to that, I played many other sports, soccer, track, lacrosse. During my time in college, I acquired a lot of injuries, concussions. I broke my wrist, other bone contusions of that nature. And that really set me back. 4 years later, I'm having a lot of injuries, issues with my neck, issues with my spine, my lower back. And when I found out about Dr. Culbert, I immediately had to apply, looking for a part-time job, and I thought, why not chiropractic? So when I came here, during our interview, he told me a lot of different things that he does here. And that really inspired me and intrigued me to want to come here. I'm very much into holistic wellness. And when he told me he does acupunctures with his chiropractic care, when he told me about all the different techniques and services that he provides, I needed to make sure that I came here. Not only work here, but also get the chiropractic care that I needed. I needed to start taking care of myself because I wasn't. And as someone who provides services for other people with their flexibility, mobility, range of motion, I definitely needed to practice what I preached. So I've gotten adjusted a couple of times by a different chiropractor. And while he provided a good service for me, he didn't provide everything that I needed. And when I came here, Dr. Culbert not only gave me the chiropractic care I needed, but he also gave me insight about my health. He was providing acupuncture points where I didn't realize certain organs of mine were out of line. I needed to start fixing those. He also provided me with something called cold laser. I did a Zyto scan. I also did something called trigger point. And those are services I've never heard of before, but they work. And I felt great afterwards. I still feel great. I'm getting adjusted 3 times a week currently. And I hope to continue with my program and see what Dr. Culbert can do for me.
And it was amazing because when Kate came in for her interview process, I think Kate was probably blown away by, I don't do a traditional interview.
No.
I mean, you would easily say that you don't do a traditional interview here when you come to Schooley's Mountain. Part of what we're looking for is we are looking for team members. I don't call my staff employees as much as they are employees. I like to think of them as team members, much as like Disney. And again, I've been enamored with Walt Disney and how he ran his business. Not necessarily a crazy fan of Disney now as it's gotten into a more woke culture, but I still love Disney. And Disney will hire for personality. And so when Kate came in, I asked her a couple of questions. Are you more assertive, more compliant, more withdrawal, more anger-based or image-based? And based on her answers to that, I nailed her personality.
Almost immediately.
Okay. And she was blown away by what we did. But what we ended up communicating to Kate, and I communicate to all my staff members, is each position here in the office has a very unique personality type to it. And if I hire for the personality and I put that right personality in the right position, they ultimately end up shining and do everything that we need them to do because it fits the mold of their personality. So Kate is a perfect helper, okay? She's a 2 on the Enneagram, if you're familiar with what the Enneagram is. And she has a perfectionist wing, okay, as well as an achiever wing. And we were able to ascertain that her perfectionist wing takes over so that while she's helping, she wants to do things so perfectly right that it sometimes gets in her way. And she recognized that and she goes, now I want to try to do more things that are achieving so that it can help more people and do more things within the scope of healthcare. And so she came in as staff and she's done an exemplary job. Right now we have her cross-training at front desk. Her personality shines great as a receptionist. So if anybody is out there and ever thinking of calling and you get Kate on the phone, you're going to see how great her personality is on the phone. But again, as the helper, she also is going to shine very, very well when we cross-train in back office having her help with the therapies. And when you look at her background, when she's been working down in Basking Ridge right now, helping people become more flexible and more mobile, okay, she's got a great personality for that. So she's a perfect blend for two areas in our office. And then you take that she's young and she has vibrant energy, okay? I just see great things going forward with us. And hopefully she'll be part of our family for a long, and I stress long period of time. Because during COVID, we've had some challenges with staff, and we're looking for the right staff members. And I really believe right now that the team that we have put together, and I hope to be doing future interviews with other staff members. So again, you get to meet our staff. You're going to see how they shine. You know, Kate has mentioned, as she was introducing herself to you, the numerous injuries that she has. And she's young. And when you tend to be young, you tend to have a resiliency that you can bounce back from your injuries faster than somebody who's 64. And but they were wearing on her. And so she came in, we did our exam with her, and we found that there are some things going on that are beyond what normal chiropractic would do. The difference that we do here in the office is we are an AK-based applied kinesiology, activator, diversified, flexion distraction, extremity, cranial, SOT based practice. So we do 6 or 7 different techniques in the office that the average chiropractor doesn't end up doing. So there were some things that we were able to find out with Kate organ-wise that I think blew her away, that if I can tell her personality that quick and I can do a basic muscle testing exam and tell what's going on with her that way, and then in combo with a Zyto scan, which is a funky thing where you use 198 different biomarkers on your hand and you send an electrical impulse in, and then the computer reads, and it gives you a really fairly accurate picture of what's going on with different organs, different glands, different systems within the body. Emotional, okay, it'll always tap in what's going on with that. It will give us what are your 5 core preferences for care, okay, because it reads what your body is wanting, and we've plugged it in with a number of different things. We plug it in with Standard Process and MediHerb, a whole food vitamin and herb company. So it really gives us a very, very complete picture with you. Kate, you've been adjusted a couple of times now. And how has your response been to the adjustments that we're doing compared to the other adjustments that you were getting?
Yeah. I definitely feel a little sore afterwards. And I know that's absolutely expected, especially because I haven't been adjusted in a couple of years. So my body isn't used to it. But when I was doing my other chiropractic care, you know, I felt great. I mean, I saw results, but I didn't see enough of the result because I still had issues afterwards. Now, it could have been my part of not going consistently, or it could have been that I wasn't given more services towards my care. You know, I was given just the chiropractic care. I wasn't given the cold laser like I am here. I wasn't given the trigger point like I am here. And those things target areas that, you know, sometimes you can't get with just the chiropractic care. So coming here, you know, I was a little sore, but I think if I continue with being consistent, I'm going to see the results, and I'm not going to be in the pain that I've been for the past 4 years.
And Kate mentioned a really key word. It's consistency. In anything that we do that is health related, it always comes down to the consistency and the regularity of which you do things. And I stress this to my patients all the time. You know, you look at the chiropractic lifestyle versus chiropractic treatment. Chiropractic excels at treatment. And there was a study done in 2016 that looked at people under medical care and people under medical care that also made themselves available to chiropractic care. And the patients that were under medical care coupled with chiropractic care excelled beyond the people under just medical care. And I like to think that that's not only just people getting adjusted so that the nerve can influence muscle, joint, organ, gland, and skin. I like to think that people that are under longer-term chiropractic care adopt the lifestyle that includes the exercise, the nutrition, the sleep, the posture, having a better mental attitude, being of service to others, mentoring others, being connected to a higher purpose, along with getting your adjustment so that the nervous system can adapt and accommodate to the environment, and you can go from just surviving to actually thriving. Okay, and I would like to think, Kate, that, you know, you're in your mid to late 20s. I'm 60 in my 64, is now mid-60s. And I would like to think that, we just did a video of me doing the Spartan Ultra. At 64, the third oldest person there, I would like to think it's the consistency and the regularity of not only my chiropractic care, but living the chiropractic lifestyle that allowed me at 64 to finish the race, finish it 2 hours faster than I had done in the past, and still beat 50% of the competition. Again, consistency and regularity with which you do anything. You brush your teeth regularly, you eat healthy regularly, you exercise regularly, you go to bed at the same time, wake up at the same time. The greater the consistency and regularity, the greater the healthcare impact. Also, because we use different things and different techniques in the office and can glean different things about a patient, we can also tell you what is going on. And then we couple that with the Zyto. We can make nutritional recommendations. We can pay attention to your 5 core facets that help you to heal faster. And whether that's chiropractic, acupuncture, massage therapy, trigger point, electrical stim, cold laser. Kate mentioned the cold laser. The cold laser we use in the office, that's primarily done so that we can reduce swelling and inflammation. Kate didn't mention an electrical stim. We utilize that for balancing tone within the muscle or just simply trying to block pain signals. And again, ultrasound we used to use a lot in the practice, but now that we have the advent of cold laser, we've switched away from the ultrasound to reduce inflammation and improve circulation to favor more of the cold laser here in the office. We do a wide variety of things that are different. As Kate has come on to the office, I communicated to her yesterday that, through the things we do here, we are probably the best kept secret in the Long Valley, Hackettstown area. And we love to think that literally every time a patient comes into the office, that their health is literally in our hands. Chiropractic is a healing art, a philosophy, and a science that does heal the body by the use of our hand. We stay away from drugs. We try to stay away from surgery in the fact that we would love to try to help heal the body naturally the way God intended the body. And if you look to Hippocrates, the founder of modern medicine, one of his great sayings was, "Let food be your medicine." So with the whole food supplements that we use, the tools that we have here in the office, you do tend to have a unique experience here with chiropractic done Schooley's Mountain Chiropractic way. Kate, thank you so much for coming in today. We're going to do a video getting you adjusted in a couple of moments. And I wanted to just tell everybody that Schooley's Mountain Chiropractic Center, we love what we do. And we do what we love. If you notice, we have part of our affirmation that we say every time we get together before we see patients, whether that's the morning shift or the evening shift. We are a team and we are motivated to help people get well, stay well. And our goal is always, if chiropractic in our office isn't right for somebody, we will refer them to whoever is right for them, whether that's an in-network doctor or a doctor who uses a different technique. And we're really pretty good about knowing when to refer out a case to another doctor and work with other doctors in the area. So if you're at all interested in Schooley's Mountain Chiropractic Center or chiropractic in general, I hope Kate's talk today has motivated you to get up, call, check some people out in your area, and try to create a healthcare team that does include chiropractic, more of a lifestyle than as a treatment program, although it's great for both. So if you've seen anything here that you particularly like, please hit the like button, hit subscribe. Please share with your friends and family and coworkers. We would love to grow our channel. So you guys have a great one, and we'll see you again in a video really soon.